All right.
I was prison left hand.
Here's where we're going. We got an encounter waiting for us. It's early morning. You guys are fucking boating around this fucking place in your goddamn boats. Who would have fucking thunk it? You're in a boat.
We're on a boat, motherfuckers.
The stupid boat.
Come on,
As
y'all.
The Yahtzee.
as the sun is coming up,
Shit's about to.
you're moving
happen
around.
on a
You're
boat.
on that. You're on that hook from the southern flat of the
We're
island.
going over the sound.
You're past the sound.
Past the sound. Okay.
Thank you. Moving towards a northerly direction.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Bill.
It's as this is coming around and the sun's coming up. And you see as the boat's going, you're probably thinking if the front of the boat's 12 o'clock, you're probably thinking like 2 o'clock. You see two smaller boats coming towards you.
Past lunch.
No, like I'm talking about direction.
I know, we should tell them that it's past lunch and,
Okay.
and we don't take any more meetings after noon.
Okay. Two small boats. Two small boats with sails coming right at you. They're kind of an awkward situation. So they've got the sun is on your back. So they're almost coming direct. No, they're not. That's not how morning works, Alex. The sun's over there. It's
If you say so.
hitting your sides. I know. I forgot how sun works, Jake.
That's
Ooh.
south.
It's
Whoa.
a fantasy.
What?
Use your imagination.
The sun works like
Sun
a.
works.
Imagination.
The sun
Yeah.
works whatever tells
It's
the
a
story.
hot
got-
burning
all
gas
right.
ball.
Shut up.
Anyway.
The sun is too. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Are the boats also to our right?
Like 4 o'clock.
Well, they got
This
later.
boats are coming at 2 o'clock, so they're not running directly parallel with the sun coming up. They're
Oh, we sold at 1:30.
off-kilter. Shut up.
You should use your wild powers to dissuade them from us.
So it's another boat?
Water powers?
Two other boats, two small boats with sails.
Your
I'll
manipulation
whenever
to
we
just-
can.
All right, you can go ahead and roll your perception. They're coming up on you quick.
I'm looking for any identification or name of the boat specifically.
Do we
Do
see
they-
pirate
do they
flags?
look-
And that's a
Hang on, guys.
23.
You see on the sails, there's a logo, like an emblem, like a family kind of crest,
Mm-hmm.
with some dwarven writing on it.
Is that the other trading
Ooh,
company
yeah, I
that we
break
encountered
out the
already?
decanter.
Okay.
Do we recognize that as that other trading company?
You don't know anything about the other trading.
Except we stole a boat from them.
How far away are they?
Excuse me,
No,
reappropriated?
the
Sorry,
guys
you're right.
Reappropriated.
they
I
had the
like that.
tabaxi furs and all that.
Yeah,
It's
they
the
did.
same
That
Yeah,
is
so then-
dangerously
Yes.
close to the
Yeah,
edge, and that
I'm
makes me
loading
You would.
it.
Who here speaks Dwarven?
This?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I do.
Those of you who speak Dwarven would see that the Dwarven markings on the cell read Hammerglass Trading Company.
It is the same fuckers.
Those bitches.
Okay.
Use your water powers.
I want to use my control water, and I want to part the water under them, and then just let it collapse on them.
Go Moses. It's exactly what I would have done.
How
too.
big? How big of a part does this give you?
I can make it 100 feet on a side.
So, like, imagine their boat just goes and then fills up with water.
So I
Their
can.
boats go like this, and then the water goes like this.
I can.
And
Take
in
like
the
a
motions of his
100-foot
fingers.
square area, and then I can part it into a trench. And
Moses.
this
style.
particular one doesn't specify how deep the trench can be.
It doesn't matter.
Well, if it's
It's
100
probably
square
100.
feet, I imagine.
But
is
the,
it like
if
you-
it follows anything like the other stuff, I can make it up to 25 feet.
What's the range
Dropping
on that?
a boat, a not large boat, 25 feet directly down and then closing that up, it's going to destroy the boat. Most of the crew is not going to survive that. A few of the
That's what I
crew
needed to hear.
might.
That's over.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I was going to ask how many survive.
Well, we're going to find out because Chris has to roll us
But not in
3
a deep water situation.
D10s.
It also
Talk to the sharks and bring them in.
It also does
Oh,
2d8 damage to anybody caught in it.
Okay, that's fine. Roll me 3d10s.
We're gonna
Part
take
the water in their
We're gonna
bodies.
put a little
is
bit of
what-
blood on
All right,
an
guys,
arrow
hang on.
and shoot it
Back
out of
here. Roll 3d10s for me. That's how many people you killed. I have a number in my head of how many people were on those boats. I'll tell you the survivors after you tell me how many you
Well, and
killed.
they're all going to be floating in the water behind us. So.
Oops.
So they may not die
Careful now.
immediately. They may die
Jesus.
eventually.
27.
27.
3 survivors.
I yell for the boat to stop.
The crew responds. They work for you guys, so of course they fucking respond.
And and Kendall goes, ah, that was satisfying.
Appreciate it more than you know.
That's a job well done, good sir.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I want you to 3 of you. I don't care which 3. 3 of you raise your hand. I saw you, and Jake. Dan, April, Jake. You guys rolled first, or your hands went up first. Each of you roll a percentile.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Wait.
Each of you roll 3d6s.
God, I just need to buy better popcorn.
5.
Oh, God.
After rolling 3d6s,
Yeah. I got 2 ones.
You
One
roll
of them.
0 one of those?
7.
Jake.
12.
Jake, you managed to roll the intelligence for the cook. The other you two just rolled intelligence for deckhands, who are very stupid.
Oh, it seems fitting, I guess.
So
How do we mop again?
these 3 bob up to the
They're
surface,
not even swimming. They have
What
their
in
toes.
the-
12 times.
coughing and sputtering, and they start calling for help.
I yelled to the deckhand. Like, do we have any safety devices? Or...
Yeah, there's some like
I
flotation.
yelled to the deckhands to help them on board.
All right, they all get on board, and they're like, "What happened? Did you get your boat to?" Like one of them, like a heavier set, older guy. Did it get your boat to?
So do they know common?
No, these are all dwarves.
Oh man, I need a translator.
I'll translate.
Well, I can cast comprehend language.
It's Jake's the only he speaks it.
I just need
Oh, you
somebody.
speak it.
I just need
Would
somebody to
Jake or
translate.
Nate, one of you translate.
I got it.
All right.
I might not be exact.
Oh, I'm okay with that. Oh man.
I don't like Kendall doesn't really care what they're saying. He's just saying this in common. He's just like, new friends got a bad vibe from you, so I crushed your boats.
I don't
The-
think it crushes the boats.
Let's not say
The-
that. Let's just say you work for us now.
Hang on.
Well, I already said it.
The two dumber guys only speak dwarf. Roll me a percentile. If it is 25 or lower, the cook speaks common.
82.
He does not. All 3 of them only speak dwarven.
He doesn't even speak broken common.
Okay.
All right, Alex, Nathan, it's your show right now.
Okay. I want you. Can you first tell them it's gonna be okay? In your own way.
You are a dwarf. They would probably look at you with some form of like expectant sympathy, like.
Okay.
You
Like,
should,
yeah, I'm sure they do.
you should just sell. They work for us now.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Or the, oh, you want
I just,
to?
I just
Leo's gonna
thought
have to
I
look at
can
the flowers.
I
I
can
feel it
still
coming.
control the water.
All right,
for
that's
10
also fine.
minutes.
I
What do you,
mean,
what do you
So I
see
can-
inside this box?
Just, like
No,
raise
it's
it
not.
10 feet all around us.
Nice. All right, guys, let's stop and get back to Nate.
I'll say everything's gonna be okay, provided you want to meet your maker.
Oh shit. Okay.
The cook responds back. The other 2 look rather terrified. The cook responds back. What's the meaning of this? What do you mean? What happened to our boats?
Oh, what is he saying?
He's bitching about his boats.
Oh man. Oh man. Tell them there's something more important than boats and water. It's called vengeance.
He says, "Shut the fuck up." I swear to God.
You're God.
I'll kill you before you can drown. If you don't, what should I say after that?
Did you get the vengeance in there?
What do we want vengeance on?
Oh, well, we have
Yeah,
friends.
he doesn't. He's an intern. He doesn't know. First off, the words that came out of your mouth are going to require an intimidate check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And before he adds that plus 14.
Charles, roll me 3d6s.
That's a 48 and I haven't rolled yet.
What's that?
Somebody made a
I
Monty
love the
Python
role
reference.
play.
Oh. All right, guys, come on.
Boats.
Chaos Theory. That Monty Python reference.
Uh-oh.
Yes, thank you.
What did you get, Nathan?
8. That's a crit fail. But
Wow.
they are in the water. They're kind of in an ungreat position.
Your intimidate is unsuccessful.
Okay.
It'll take, he calls back, it'll take a lot more than you tall fuckers to scare me.
At this point, I'll
Wait, how tall is Nathan?
I was gonna say, because he's probably
4 foot something, 5 foot something. You're taller than this dwarf by a little bit.
I'm
I was just gonna have Tyler
I'm
Can
stand
taller
up.
Corey-
than dwarf.
Okay, can Corby walk up and like crack her knuckles?
Do you speak dwarf?
No.
Okay.
But
no.
she's overhearing their conversation.
Okay. So if I finish relaying the message in my
I'm like,
language,
did you-
immediately-
Oh, no, not yet at
like the
all.
cookie goes for a sword and pulls out a pepper
freestanding
shake.
water.
All right, guys, come on.
Oh,
Cross chat's killing us here. Nathan, what's going on?
I'm trying to figure this out, Chuck.
I know. That's why I'm
Did
trying to
you
get.
punch him in the face?
I'll slap him in the face.
Oh, yeah.
I'll slap him in the face.
Give me an unarmed attack roll. Jake, were you having? You're listening in on this. You know what's going on. Were you saying you were getting ready to do something?
I was just reaching for my mace to do my own intimidate check, but I assume he just slaps him, which works for me.
And you're going to do damage on the slap, and then it's also going to call for another intimidate check.
Okay.
Oh man, he
Yeah.
slaps the shit out of him.
That's 23, 9 damage.
You fucking slap the shit out of this dude. You knock him to the deck. He spits out a tooth. Roll another intimidate check. You have advantage.
Do better.
Christ, you're gonna
Oh
need
my
it.
God.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have
roll it.
advantage, okay.
You're gonna need it.
That's 15.
He fucking beats it. Arm like
There's one tough shove.
non-natural 20 beats it. Someone got a bottle opener?
Yes.
Nathan, you're gonna have to do better on these intimidate checks, man. He spits a glob of blood out like at your feet. Like, fuck you, you smooth-faced bastard.
You need to tell me what to say,
Why you
and
saying
then I'll
smooth
say it
face?
this time.
Because you're a dwarf. He is insulting you and your
Because you don't have a good beard.
lineage. He's saying you're a baby-faced little shit without a beard.
Can I ask you why did you spit blood in your face?
It spit it at your foot. But you would take that as a very intense and personal offense.
Dwarves love their toes.
And their beards.
Okay.
I do ask, what did he say?
Like culturally, like that's the worst thing that you could say to someone.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries level.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be cracking up laughing the whole time.
Can you speak dwarf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say, well, I think I need to convince him. This is very serious.
Corby sneaks
I'm
over
gonna
to you
shoot
and
one of
she's
the
like,
guys in the
"What's going
face.
I'll be translating to you.
I'm not gonna make you roll for this.
Okay.
The Cantor will do the job. You're just like ka-chunk, boom, and just
Fireworks.
like a melon flying apart. One of the dudes falls dead to the ship. Jake, how do you feel about this?
Not too good, but I understand these are international waters, so to speak. So at this point, I'll tell the cook that that's what happens when you insult Mr. Babyface. So how about
Now ask him for a gold coin for his friend.
I'm going to say whatever you say next, both your and your friend's life will depend on it.
That's an intimidate.
Yep. Intimidate.
You'll have
That is
advantage.
18.
Oh, you'll have advantage. You're going to beat
Oh.
it with that 18, but I'm giving you advantage because watching your friend's head get blown to bits by a magical gun goes quite a ways for an intimidate check.
It was 18.
Okay. You clear. He's like, all right, we're sorry. I didn't. Okay,
What do you say?
I'm sorry.
I'm reloading the incanter.
He says he's a bitch.
Oh.
I'll call out.
Although-
what he actually said.
He doesn't even know what he's sorry for.
Well, he's trying to apologize, but he doesn't know why.
Oh, can you tell him I had a friend that died with dealings of your ship? We even found some skins of the race she was. And I need him to say sorry. And then that's when I shoot the other deckhand in the face.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. We won't kill any more lizard folk. I would presume you translate that, right?
I would just translate it to
Yeah, I guess I can't answer.
your sailing crew kills and skins innocent people.
I'm sorry. We won't kill any more lizard folk.
He missed. He misfired.
Man.
He was fired.
No.
Hardcore.
What do you say?
Lizard folk.
He says he's been skinning lizard folk.
Oh man, aren't they nice? Like the lizard, like we don't have any issues with
Yeah,
them.
they've helped you out before. They're the
Indeed.
one who
I
gave you
wouldn't
your
know.
lizard mounts.
I just shake my head no and start to aim at his head, but I'm not shooting yet.
Okay. He's
I look at the man and I say, I assume you have some sins which you would like to ask forgiveness for.
yes, please.
Don't ask it of me. Close your eyes and ask it of your God.
He closes his eyes.
And I look at him and I go,
And he's just tears and snot, and his beard is like.
I can tell that you
Even-
want me to shoot him.
Even I don't feel good about this.
Oh, I didn't expect any of you guys would. And I know what you're doing is that he'll get shot with his eyes closed, but I wait for him to open his eyes.
oh.
So if it's just 5 minutes of him praying and then realizing that I've been shot, and the minute he opens his eyes.
Oh.
That like nervous like
Maybe
like the one eye opens.
he
like,
got me out.
Oh. That's fucking beautiful.
Maybe they're not gonna.
So you guys have just killed 30 people.
Mm.
I killed 27.
You
Yeah.
killed 27.
Did their bodies float up so we can collect them for the box?
Yeah, I was just about to look over and ask for a fishing net.
Take a fishing net and
Chris
find
is calling
some
it a
loot.
Moab right now.
I want to
Where's my
scan the
phone?
wreckage and see.
Yeah, it might be a worthwhile endeavor to.
maybe they have
Man, how you guys feel about lunch? I'm hungry.
Chuck.
I look down and I go,
Oh, hey, Frog Flyer. Thank you for following us.
Oh dang!
Oh man.
Respect.
Or I could eat.
Huh? What?
I could eat.
All right, there's questions coming at me.
No.
What were those questions?
if we salvage the wreckage, whatever floated to the top.
Give me a second.
Fix our boat.
Did you want to bury the, like?
Maybe we can
if
find
there were
some,
any skins within the wreckage, I would see to it that they're taken care of.
maybe we can find some
Oh
wooden,
no, I mean the scum that's.
maybe we can find
Get
some
the
wooden
box.
planks
Hit the box.
that we can use on our
The
boaty
box.
boats.
You would find there would be
Oh, we
some.
should have put them in the box.
Yeah.
I'll
take
Leo
it.
wouldn't have allowed that.
I'll take one gold coin for each one found and put in the box.
Okay,
It's only fair.
let's
Leo takes it out of the cook's pocket.
let's
So what'd you miss last time?
let's do a
I want to hurry your
3d8 is how many corpses you'll gather floating up. You'll find some planks, some wood boards.
April's got
You don't really find any other kind of wreckage. You kind of get the feeling from the size of the boat. Maybe your crew would confirm, like, that was a patrol ship, like it wasn't meant for long range.
No.
This was an intercept.
Yeah.
It was 17.
This is what captains would use to
You were
parlay
17.
on.
17 corpses is what you gather,
Mm-hmm.
including the 3 that are on your deck. So 20 corpses. The average dwarf weighs.
We'll just take note for now.
We're gonna say the
I have
average.
the chest in my
Like that
bag.
way, like 200 -ish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. These were
I have
deckhands
the
on a
chest.
ship. They're probably running a little thin on weight due to the hard labor and hot sun,
Oh, but the cook was fat.
shitty rations. We're gonna go with 190 pounds each.
Which is worth.
You
pound?
divide that. No, times that by 5.
Divided by 5?
Times that by 5.
Times it by 5. Okay.
Did we get any of their cargo?
They didn't have any. Nothing floated up.
Okay.
Like the crew was saying, this is like a scout ship, like a
Yeah.
guard.
There basically was no cargo.
190 times 30 times 5?
Times 20 times 5.
Oh, okay.
It's 3,800 times 5.
About 30,000.
I'll wait for math to come in. I don't do.
I can't even words.
I'll get my calculator out if I need to, but
190 times 30 times 5.
Can I get
28,500.
huh?
The
28,500.
Oh,
It's
That's not sweet
19,000.
enough.
But he says
I didn't
20,
hear what you
not
said.
30.
20 of them.
Oh, 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
190 times 20. Then you take that number, times it by 5.
thank you.
I times it by 30
Eight
for some reason. Yeah, that's 19,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, can I have some of the
19,000?
pub mix?
Well, just someone who's keeping notes record that number.
I did.
Because I don't keep track of gold.
Let's just tuck that away for now, and we'll deal with it later.
Interns. Which of you interns have seen the chest? You've seen the chest. You haven't seen the chest. You
I've
see,
seen it.
you see them start fishing. You're like, everyone's like, come on, help us out, and they start fishing corpses up out of the water. And you're like, what the fuck? And then Thavik here pulls out a bag of holding and opens it up and pulls out this huge fucking chest. And they open the chest and it's empty. And they take one of the corpses and they toss it in. And they close the chest. And they open it up. And it's just filled with gold. And they tip the chest over and pour the gold out. And
I take 1 gold piece.
Okay. I'm not keeping track of gold, so you guys need to track this.
We'll divvy it up probably at the end of the night in case we have more things.
And
to put
then
on
they
it.
just rinse and repeat 20 times.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
figure-
but he takes 1 from each person to bury.
I'm not even big
So
on
Nathan, you watch them do this 20 times. Throw a corpse in, close the lid,
take gold out.
open it up, pour out the gold. By the time it's done, they have this huge pile of gold on the deck of the ship. Then everyone goes to work. They've all got bags of holding, just stuffing all of this gold in all of these bags. That's what you see. How you feel, how you react, that's entirely up to you. I don't want to impose.
I lean toward the group while we're doing this, and I say that the crew of this ship has suffered quite a bit. They should probably get some.
I agree.
We'll give them double rations of meat tonight. That's all they need.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
My character offers his share of this to the crew. Doesn't want to take it.
Well, when you divvy this up later, remember that.
Yep. We'll figure it out.
I don't give a shit till it hits the bank.
Yeah,
We got 14 people in our crew.
14 people in your crew.
14 people in the crew.
Anyway, so Nathan, how do you feel about this?
Neat.
Okay.
What a novel contraption.
I think we've probably all lived interesting enough lives to where this would be like, okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. We'll figure that out afterwards.
All right,
Let's
guys.
keep on sailing.
You keep
to
on
our
sailing. Now,
next
one
encounter.
thing that the crew does point out, like, these ships aren't long-range ships. Means we've probably been spotted by someone. And that someone sent these two ships to intercept us.
Let's trend away from maybe a little further out
Swing
to sea.
wide.
You're gonna go further out into
Maybe
the
just a
open
little bit.
ocean.
Not far, but maybe a little bit.
We'll say
I assume our distance will probably take us away from these people quickly enough.
Wait, we're avoiding?
they're saying avoid. Yes.
I assume it's the actual trading company.
The thing that I'm getting at is yes. Apparently, you're close to the actual trading company.
The actual place.
I would assume so.
We have the god of the ocean with us. I don't think we need to worry too much.
I could send a 25-foot tidal wave toward their city.
Let's not do that.
Let's do
I'm
it.
so
Fuck their
fucking
dad.
Let's save that for later.
Stop you.
I think we still have more business to attend to in our future, so...
Did I do the intro to this?
No, it's
No.
fine.
Oh, okay. This is season 9, episode 3. Well, good
Done.
job.
We can just... Or
Yeah,
not.
I wouldn't even. I like the discombobulation of my thought process sometimes.
Talking about
So,
participation
I thought
ribbons?
we were
that
over
will
here.
clear
No,
up
that was
day
that was the first
4.
There you go.
That was
You
day
guys
4.
are...
So
Alright,
we're
guys.
going
Hey,
down.
shut up with the crosstalk. You guys are getting to... I said shut up, April. Don't fucking look at me like that. I'll say it again. You guys, by swinging wide, are extending your journey by a half day. That means you have 9 more rolls to make.
God damn.
Lucky you. 6 each day,
6 and then 3.
and then a half
It's
day.
bottle opener.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Is there a drink?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
In addition to rolls we haven't made yet.
I just wanted to try.
No, that's it. Roll
No, I was
9
the only
times,
one
and you
that-
guys
I
are
enjoyed
at...
No, I mean, I thought you were saying a half day was 9 more rolls.
No, I'm sorry.
That's what
No,
was
you got a day
I
and
get
a
what you
half.
say, though.
All right. First D10 roll. 4, 8. Who is that? That's Aprile.
Again.
That's a 10.
Lucky you.
That's on the lever. 12.
9. That's a Dan.
Because it's her turn to go. Nose goes.
Yeah, because
That's a
nose
1.
goes.
Stop it.
You do that to not go.
2. That's a Tyler.
6.
I got a little spooky.
Maybe you guys will get here.
I was hoping it would be on the 11.
Dan's already rolled, so I'm going to roll that again. 10's a reroll.
How about just each
Two's
one
a
of us
reroll.
roll since there's 9 rolls?
Oh, shit. That's right. Joe,
Oh,
have
we
you
just
rolled
wanna roll
already?
through the rest of the rest of
not
our
this
rolls.
round.
Roll, Joe. Roll.
Make it
That
so.
Beautiful Joe footage.
Not a 10.
Beautiful Joe
What is
footage.
it? A 6?
Yeah.
Tyler, you rolled. Jake, you rolled.
12.
3.
Chris, roll.
12.
12. Fuck. Alex. 1. Nate.
8.
Charles, come on, don't fucking let me down. Charles, you're position 8. Roll an 8.
2.
Oh, 9. You're position 8 on my paper. No, you're not. You're position 9. I don't fucking count well.
I don't know.
7.
We need to reboot the chuck.
7.
He was 7. I was looking at 8. He rolled an 8, but he was actually on 9. Fuck pasta. Let's do this thing. You guys make it through the last day and a half completely uneventful. I wasn't imagining you would get to this side of the continent so quickly. Congratulations.
Hopefully,
Thanks to this guy right here.
Sunk some boats, scared some birds, and Chuck's like, God damn it, I made these
Oh,
monsters
did
for a
those,
reason.
did those guys we killed, did they have any armor or anything?
No, man. These were like straight up sailors.
Did they have anything identifying them to that corporation?
Wait, what the fuck were they thinking they were going to do then if they were just sailors? Like, they gotta know that we're not just normal people.
Do they know you?
no, they don't.
They just saw a boat
That's right,
approaching and
'cause-
sent out.
All right,
They
fair
may
enough.
have been there to escort you.
A welcome party.
They may have been the welcome party. They may have been there to warn you to turn away.
Yeah, we don't know
Yeah.
because somebody killed them all first.
No, it's fine.
A single
It's
yacht
fine.
with 2 boats full of seasoned sailors, they may have thought they just got themselves a new boat. Who the fuck knows? Because you killed them all.
The important thing
That
is
was
it
pretty
looked like
cool,
a
though.
natural disaster.
Leo didn't seem to like the cut of the jib, so I
That is-
removed the possibility for them to have a jib.
So I cut all of their
That
jibs.
is fair.
I
Like,
personally moved their jibs on ourselves.
that is good. Stop it, April.
Jib the shit out of
No selfies.
Snapchat.
No
That's
Snapchat.
Still selfie.
All right, take a picture of me, put it on Snapchat.
Do it, April.
I like this new filter.
Basement.
That's what I do when I steal somebody and they have the Snapchat open.
Basement dweller.
New hairdo.
Wait a second.
All right, you guys make it to the coast, the kind of the southwest coast of this desert. The boat docks offshore a couple hundred yards, and you pile down to the longboats, and a crew rows you out. And they're just like, we're gonna just wait here. If shit happens, we'll evade. We'll come back. We'll wait for you. Just send up some kind of signal or some shit to let us know, and we'll send the longboats back out to pick you up.
Imagine someone has like a cantrip or something that we can.
There's
Can you make a big blue flare?
I can throw a firebolt in the air.
Good enough.
I tell them look for a bolt.
A firebolt or something like it.
We'll make a 20-foot wave and have it crash towards you guys. That's
You
your
know what I
sign
just
here.
realized, Tyler?
We'll just surf
I
back
didn't
to the
need a
boat.
ride.
Oh, because your mom didn't work?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Now we know.
Now the internet knows.
Now the internet knows.
Oh shit. Keep it a secret.
Chris has a mom.
Oh god.
God forbid.
I don't think he does.
Maybe. I mean,
Hey,
he
you
might
got
be a
6
pod
dads
person.
and no mom.
6 dads. That's pretty impressive.
I don't have any more dads, thank you.
Oh my god.
So like the sperms fuse
Come on, man.
into an egg or something?
All right, guys.
All right, now we're getting wild.
He only got
It's like you ran out.
Let's go find a mystical
Desert!
eye to stick in my
4 in the
eye.
freezer.
How much
Now
time
he
have you
doesn't have any
calculated
more.
math
It was
over?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days travel in the desert. You're going to be traveling for 8 hours a day. We're going to
It
do
was 23
a
hours
roll.
A day and night. Maybe.
No, come on,
roll an
Joe.
Let's do a
I'm
roll
not
an
going
hour.
easy. Not a roll an hour. We'll do a roll every 2 hours.
2.
No,
4 rolls a day then?
we'll do 4 rolls a day and 1 roll for the night.
Okay.
Good.
But
I'm writing
So 5
down.
rolls per day?
I would like to state real quick
yes.
that I remain alert to danger even when we're engaged in another activity.
Hey, what?
When we are engaged in another activity.
So
Like sleeping?
long rest, you're still alert.
No, since we're in the desert, I am
Oh,
now
you
alert.
desert's one of your. Okay,
At level 10, I got a new one. And
Nice.
That's the one I picked.
good job.
Nice.
All right.
I'll take
So
my steed as well as my lizard steed, so we have some place to pack cargo or an
Okay.
extra ride if
So
we
I
need
don't have
one.
anything.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
then,
even have a horse anymore. I just ride a lizard.
There's plenty of space in my prison
You're
pocket.
gonna say you
With
tried to
packing
reset
cargo.
dwarf
Oh
parts.
my gosh. Hey,
Hi.
I'm gonna start rolling. We got to roll 4 rolls during the day, 1 roll at night.
all
The
right.
night rolls, just so you know, are going to be a little more difficult because it's nighttime. Rolling a d10. 8.
April.
That is an 11.
Shit.
Good job.
Woo!
I want you to quit that.
Right out of the gate.
Next roll is a 4. Who is that? Tyler, Chris.
11.
Nice.
Good job, Chris.
We're never gonna make it. Not like
that's
this.
right.
We're going to make it.
Chris again.
Alrighty, Chris, we're re-rolling. Re-rolling. 7. Charles.
10.
Not an 11. Thank
Whew.
goodness.
So close.
3.
I take 15.
I can't see it.
Sorry, it's a 12.
What?
Legit.
Yeah, that's a 12.
Oh, balls.
That's a 12.
And now it's time for the night roll.
And here's the night
As
roll.
we try to sleep.
Can it be me? Can it be me? Can it be me?
No,
It is you.
it is you.
Oh.
How?
What is it?
How'd
It's
you
a
do
12,
that?
isn't it?
Fuck you, Tyler.
Is it really a 12?
No, it's a 4.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
It doesn't count because it wasn't in the box.
Well, at night,
It was a
4
7
through
or a
12
4.
is an encounter.
Yeah.
7 or 4.
She threw it
It
again.
hit
It was
there
out
and
of
it was
the
a
box.
4. When it was
So-
re-rolled into the
okay.
box, it was a 7.
Okay. April, give me that percentile.
God, we're gonna have 3 encounters.
That's a 98.
Holy shit. Let's get back in the
Jesus.
boat and leave.
Oh my god.
Man, it's gonna suck for you guys when I see what's coming and I
Just
just
say that
tap the
the-
belt.
Like we get
giant
off
caught
the
up to
boat and the entire desert shifts, and we're like, "All right." Just turn around.
Just 4 storm
Leave.
giants.
Chuck's contemplating how the party's gonna
No,
die right now.
we just step down and it's
We're
nothing
so-
but quicksand.
I
No,
wish.
that's fine. We'll just fight the storm giant.
All right, guys. You need to hear my next words. I wish it was 4 storm giants.
Oh
This is
no.
worse. Fuck. Let's get back in the rowboat.
Chris, percentile.
4 storm giant liches?
I wish it was 4 storm giant ledges. I really do.
Oh shit.
It's the we're on the
Oh, is it like a
79.
ancient black dragon?
Jesus Christ, guys.
Holy shit!
Do you need to,
Are we on the right table?
do you need to rescale the table?
Remember, those are both 11s.
We have a lot of magical items, but one of them's fucking useless.
Jake?
All right.
Oh my
99.
god. Oh my god.
99. 99.
We're going to
19.
Okay.
Fuck.
If
Roll
if
2d4s.
if we even get there,
I need you to roll zeros on those.
yeah, please.
Oh my god.
Alright, D4 number 1. 8. 4.
God damn it.
D4 number 2.
Not a 4.
2. That okay? That's okay.
Guess how many there are?
42.
Is this where am I supposed to...
42 sandworms from
What?
Beetlejuice up here. And Beetlejuice.
What the fuck are we gonna do?
And 2 from trimmers.
And one of them giant
We
doodle
can't
worms,
even
too.
go back on the boat.
Oh yeah, and the
Oh.
one from Doom.
The first Trigger movie's really good.
Can we
That lasted
mulligan the
about 2
day?
minutes in that second one.
Chuck is just at a loss right now.
I
We're
know why
fucked.
now. My god. We need to mulligan today.
I'm scared.
We need to mulligan the day.
I'm scared that I have to work with another party when I leave you guys.
You guys
I don't know.
are maybe an hour
Good
from
luck.
the boat. Alright. You guys are maybe an hour from the boat.
Even if you're invisible, good luck. Are we still in the water?
No,
No,
you
we're
guys are
only
in the
an hour.
desert.
Okay, alright.
An hour in the desert from the boat.
We're dead.
Which means I'm too far away to use the water.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure 300 feet is more than an hour's travel away.
Not at your pace.
Although the spell does say that one of the components is just a drop of water.
You have a canteen?
No, it does specify water in the area, though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There's water in the desert.
Is there water in the canteen?
Cacti.
There is water in the desert.
Freestanding. So any water that's under the sand doesn't count.
Water in things like plants.
Freestanding.
You guys, alright guys. At me,
I know.
this might be the last words I ever say as a DM to a Cantor Incorporated.
Oh shit.
You guys are about an hour into the desert. You're walking along. All of a sudden, you see a very like a brown skinned elf just appear, like one of the heat shimmers just appears out of nothingness and is walking straight towards you, and it calls out in a language that I presume you don't understand. Joe, what languages do you speak?
I speak.
You guys all are going to have to answer this question, so be ready.
Let me find it. I know one of them.
Chris. Hang on. I can just go straight to Chris, because I know Chris has the answer. Chris, what languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, and Draconic.
Chris, you will recognize what this elf calls out to you as Draconic.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Halt, friends. I implore you to go no further, under punishment of death. This land is forbidden.
Does he?
Yeah, we're all looking at you, man. I don't know what he said.
He said if we go any further, we'll die.
I'm gonna use my rod.
From
He said forbidden.
Can
So I'm thinking he's trying to
Wait,
imply that
it's-
he's
you
going
said-
to kill us.
okay.
is there
by
An elf?
Looks like an elf.
It looks like an elf? Or...
Yeah,
I-
a brown-skinned elf.
Can
yes.
we-
I
Which
reiterate
sounds-
Jake's question. Forbidden by whom?
By me.
Who are you?
I am Iclaxel.
Iclaxel?
Iclaxel.
Iclaxel.
does not sound like the name
The
of
nipple touch.
Can I
Of
run
any
an
elf.
Arcana check?
On what?
The name.
Sure.
Religion check.
Sure.
That is
history?
a
Sure.
God dang it, I can't see.
fuck math.
Ooh.
25 on Arcana.
17.
Nothing.
No.
21.
What are you rolling?
History.
No.
What about investigation with that?
You can if you want to. You're
I
not
just-
going to find anything.
I just
from it.
flat out
Oh,
say
yeah, no, I
like,
don't find shit.
recognize the name.
Well, it's because you haven't heard it before.
So is he claiming the whole desert? Like, what's going on?
we? Can you tell him where we need to go? If there is a way we can get there without trespassing his
My rod.
domain.
What are you doing with your rod?
Don't get us
Trying
killed.
to charm him.
Oh, please don't
It
get
has
us
no
killed.
negative effect if it fails.
What are you doing with this charm?
He has to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Brass roll in that one.
Passes.
Passes. Okay, nothing happens.
Chris.
Ask him. Tell him where we're going, and ask him if there's a way we can get there while avoiding his domain.
First, I want to say, I told him I've never heard of him before. So I told him I didn't recognize the name. He said in a really weird, creepy tone. That's because you haven't heard it before.
Oh, can I divine sense him? Good evil.
Sure. What does that tell you?
Basically, good evil.
Good.
Good nature.
Good.
I mean, celestial fiend. Blah 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 blah.
Celestial fiend, fey, or undead?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I'll just relay that he's a creature, a good creature.
Celestial, fey, fiend, or undead.
Yeah.
This elf does not register as fey.
Yeah,
That's
but he
scary.
doesn't match.
Oh.
His appearance doesn't match his nature, so he's not an elf.
That or he's masking.
Out of game, I know what this is.
So
but
in
game,
common,
I
I
don't.
say. So does he know common, or
Out of
is he
game, are you
just
scared?
choosing to speak to common?
Yes.
I do know it, but Draconic is such a much more pleasant language.
Okay, so we can all
I
talk
mean-
to you. All right, that's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
How can we reach
I have
Castle
to
Merle
agree
without
with you
crossing
there,
your
Frank.
domain?
It is not my domain.
Whose domain
It is
it?
the domain that I guard. Because Castle Merle's is in it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. We have great need
Hold on.
to reach Castle Merle.
Do you tell us that he came up good?
Yes.
Oh, huh? We can probably tell him the truth. Like, just tell him what we're fucking
Well,
doing.
he also is an elf and didn't come up as Fae, so he might be
Because it's
masking.
fucking magic.
Which means he
It-
might also be evil.
It's entirely
Yes.
possible he's masking his alignment as well, but
All right.
So
we're
it
having this
should
whole
be-
Although,
conversation and
however, if he were evil, he probably would have just attacked us.
I would say we can do the whole what if thing too.
I believe if he were
He
evil, he would
could
probably
be
just attack
Jesus,
us.
and he's going to bless us right now, and then we just win. So I'm taking what we know. He's coming up good.
I believe if he were evil, he would have attacked us.
So,
It makes sense.
What are you doing?
What should we do?
I feel like we should
I'll just
tell them the
explain.
truth.
Are
yeah.
you... Well, Joe, you asked what should we do?
Yeah, I'm asking him. Do you want us to turn back?
Turn
let's
back
do it.
to your
Tell him
ship.
the truth.
We have great need to reach Castle Merle.
Can I do a?
There's
insight?
no need to reach that cursed place.
Can I?
You bear the hand.
I do, and I seek the eye.
You do not wish to pay that toll.
We do.
We may
prefer
have
pay it.
to. The Nodrog are not at rest.
The Nodrog are never at rest. They squirm and they toil and they commit to their little plans underground.
We have seen them, and they are near.
They do not concern me.
Have you ever been under their spell, friend?
No.
He will probably never
I
succumb to
have.
this spell.
And they concern me.
They
Well,
concern all of us.
that's a better reason for you to turn back now.
We need some measure with which to combat them.
The eye will not help you combat them. The eye will draw them to you, like moths to a flame.
Yo, but the eye will get us on the ship.
That may be better than the alternative.
What's the alternative?
Let them
All the
fester
people,
in the darkness.
all the people who can do nothing to defend themselves, left at their mercy.
And we have survived them. We intend to do so again.
They've been on this continent for thousands of years, and they have achieved nothing of note.
We have seen an entire town slain by them.
Yes, they do that from time to time.
A town, then a city, then what's next?
You seek the eye. Have you found the prize at the bottom of Bufo Medina?
We have indeed.
You seek the ship?
We already have the ship.
You already have the ship. How's Huxtable?
Doing all right.
Weird.
Weird, yes. Allow me to present a gift from him to us, and I will. If this tells you anything.
Huxtable's an idiot. Is he still hiding the treasures of the Von Hog in the caniculum?
Yep.
Yes, and
Right.
maybe I'll show a couple of other gadgets that I have.
They would you all vary many items I see familiar. How is Cordoth?
He is
Dead.
no more.
Dad.
Deceased.
I
To
figured
our knowing, he is no more.
We've seen his bones.
I figured he
True.
would not survive Shul ripping his eye out.
Yeah, that's what we assumed happened. So this world lacks a great warrior. While none of us here are equal to that, if we all work together and acquire these items, we could hopefully defend this world like he has. So we'd like to pass.
He never defended this world.
He did not.
Beat up Shul, didn't he?
But coincidental or not, he did good by this world.
I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm. And we are aiming to do good. Sometimes.
At least you're honest. You want the eye.
We make no mystery about our goal.
So you can get the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you'll use the ship to defeat the Nodrog.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen when you get the ship and the Nodrog take over your minds? Steal the ship and return to the stars.
And I go, ah. And I point at the
Circlet.
circlet I'm wearing.
We are armed with resistances.
It's better than nothing.
We have begun to arm ourselves against this force.
I will tell you what. Allow me and my son to travel with you to the castle. Yes.
Where is he at?
Flying around here somewhere. He'll be along soon.
What does your son look like? Is he like a dragon?
Yes.
Can he look like you, like right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We can deal with that.
I will not assist you, and neither will he.
Understood.
That is
If you
acceptable.
die, you die.
You right.
My price for allowing you to pass through. It's so lonely out here. Tell me stories as we walk.
This is agreeable.
I begin with the story of two ships.
So you guys start marching along through the desert on a horse with a name
Yes, at least one.
and a bunch of fucking lizards.
And a bunch of lizards.
I want to do an inside.
I
on him
named my lizard
before we travel
Kurt.
with him.
Okay.
If he's
Cool
honest about.
bang.
So you have blue eyes.
Actually,
And a white dragon.
Whether he's being
actually
honest or
comes
not.
from a
I just want to know.
What are you inciting at? What's your goal here?
I'm inciting if that, like, when he said all my prices is to,
Your stories?
yeah. If I'm sensing.
What'd you
he's
roll?
Lying. I rolled a 16.
You feel, yeah.
All right.
You travel for a couple of hours, and all of a sudden there's another elf. Looks a little bit younger. Father, why do you travel with the intruders? We must devour them now. He's calm, son. They're telling stories. Oh, all right. And so now you have two of these dudes. Is anyone unclear on what's going on right now?
We're not dying is what's
We're
going on right
traveling
now.
with dragons.
All right, cool.
Two of them, both metallic.
And I feel pleased as fuck.
And one of them,
Not metallic?
if you consider that
What?
the child's quite old.
Oh. Okay. So he's a child.
A child.
A man-dragon child.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what your quotation
Don't worry
is
about
implying with that.
Don't worry about it. That's what it's implying.
Are you implying you don't believe in children?
Yes.
I don't wanna
These
spoil it,
so-called
but at
young
the same time,
people.
I must.
I don't remember being young.
When I was 4, I was 58.
I had gray hair at the age of 2.
Who's got the highest perception here?
Probably
Not us.
me.
I have great
Maybe.
passive
Are you
perception.
talking about passive perception?
Well, your perception score is
My
It'd still be
perception
affected by
is a
luck.
10
plus.
plus your perception is your passive.
Perception's a +5.
I have a plus
Well,
7.
Ironically, my passive perception is like 11.
Mine's
Oh, wait,
17.
perception.
Your passive perception is not a roll.
Yeah.
That is a flat number.
My
That I
passive perception
I
is
did-
a 17.
I get
so
a
your
plus 2.
perception is a 7.
No modifier.
You guys, do you understand what passive
It's
perception
10 plus
is?
your modifier, right?
It's 10 plus your perception score. What it is used for is the DM. If I want to see who knows things, I can roll shit on
Yeah.
my end and compare it to your passive perception in secret, so I don't have to make you guys roll.
Yeah, my perception's +2.
So yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So 4 then, I guess.
Okay, 4. Who had the highest here? Joe? 7?
No, I have a 3.
3?
I
Mine's like a
thought it was
5 or a 6.
You had a 7.
Mine's a 3.
Yeah.
She has 7.
Alex, April. Few hours in. No, this would almost be at dusk. You see. How would you see this? What would you see?
A water fountain.
You have advantage on what's about to happen.
Okay.
Or they have disadvantage on what they're about to do. We'll go with that. I'm going to roll
Oh, I guess
this
mine-
D10. First up is 3. Who is that? Jake?
Mhm.
Joe. Not Joe again. Joe only gets to go once. 10's a reroll.
The wrong proficiency bonus.
5. Who's 5? Alex is 5.
So mine is +4 as well.
6 is Nate. 10 is a reroll.
Oh, no, it's not.
1 is a reroll.
Proficient
Oops, sorry.
perception.
9 is a
That's
Dan.
me.
Yeah. Second.
1 more. 5. Did we already get a 5? That's
Yeah.
Alex.
Mhm.
I am an instant.
Already got a 5.
My passive insight.
Already got a
17.
5.
It really wants that 5. It's
Uh,
kind of on the side, unfortunately.
yeah, that's a reroll. That's an 8. Did we
That's
get an
April.
8 yet? Aprile.
Yay!
So now I need to roll. Jake. No. It misses. Joe. Does a. Oh, what is that? Is it 27? Is that a 27? That's a 27. 27. Does that hit you against AC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Alex, it's got disadvantage. That's a. Oh, what is that? That's a 11.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't hit me.
Nate, does a 23 hit you?
Do you roll disadvantage on it? Or...
It does.
Not
Only the
against
two
Nate.
Oh, okay.
Only those two.
Dan, does a 23 hit you?
It does.
What?
A prelay.
Hmm.
That's got disadvantage.
Is it ranged?
It is ranged,
Okay.
You're alive.
but you don't see it coming. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
So, Joe, Nate, Dan, you guys see like watermelon-sized rocks flying right at you. As they hit you, Alex, April, and Jake, you all dive out of the way, and they just fucking sail past you.
My desert senses go off.
Your
Each of
desert
you who
senses
get
Desert
hit,
senses are tingling.
each of you who get hit. So who didn't even get one thrown at? Chris, Tyler, Charles. Good job on not being targets. The rest of you take 28 damage.
I'm out by 1.
I use my reaction to reduce it.
You got it.
You were making a
Wait,
dex
what,
saving
even
throw.
if it-
No,
What?
What?
I don't know.
You're fine.
He's got a special thing that lets him do
Okay.
that. You don't take any
Yeah.
damage. Don't fucking worry about it, April.
Okay.
Nathan, did you take damage? Didn't
Yeah.
you? Okay.
It's how
Jake, Joe, Nate, and Dan each take 28 damage.
much? 28?
As you see off in the distance, probably about 50 feet from you, jumping out of the sand, 3 huge humanoid creatures, muscly, wearing bare-ass loincloths. They each are wielding up these big, giant-ass spiked clubs. One odd thing that you definitely notice about them is each one of them only has one eye, which is centered dead center in their face holes.
Yo, they're sand giants.
Sand cyclops eyes.
Sandclops.
Sandclops.
Sandclopsies.
Sandclops eyes?
I use control sand. No.
Don't tell
I
me you
wish.
prepared that.
You,
and
you
break
cast
their
control
boats.
sand, I'll cast control cyclops, and we'll just handle this right here.
Speak with Cyclops.
So now,
They're
those
good
of
animals,
you,
right?
Tyler, what's our time?
You good?
Yeah. We got 15 minutes.
We'll get this started. We're going to do initiative. Give me a second.
Really?
So while I'm doing that, all of you can get your
Oh,
initiative
oh my
prepared for me.
You roll the right dice. man.
He said
Right,
using
Dan?
one as a chuck game, and
What's
I'll
that?
roll it
Same
off.
number.
Roll your initiative. Chris, they did pretty good. All right, Chris, what do you got?
6.
Tyler, what do you got?
20.
Nice. Was that the same as you had last time?
It is.
Charles, what do
19
you got?
plus
I
1.
also have a 20.
So I think
Nice.
you only got 50 more minutes left. You can check
Alex,
it out. Got 11.
Jake,
12.
Joe,
8.
Dan.
21.
Shit.
I may have to figure out how my war horse plays as well.
Hey, you're what?
My war horse.
Are you
Horse and
mounted
big
on
horse
it?
face?
I assume we were all on our mounts probably.
You're still on your mounts. April?
4.
Nate?
16.
You have mounted
I will be
combat
leaving a
stuff,
break though.
or
Okay.
My horse itself can do
I
combat.
just made a note to
oh,
kill you.
okay.
Yeah, or at least
Extra
don't
turn.
even go out like a punk.
Control it as
My
Took
leg
me
is
your
killing
balls.
me.
It was weird.
bonus action.
My leg is killing me. I'm going to
Apparently,
sit elsewhere
well,
for a
I
second.
gotta read it again,
Okay.
but it seems like it operates sort of on its
Maybe a
own.
series of
Okay.
couches.
Like, can I use the monster manual war horse,
You can.
or do I need to figure something out?
Depends
I'm
on
looking it up.
What spell is it? That you use?
Summons.
All right.
Chronicles.
Is it your paladin suit?
All right. I'm
So
going to
now-
read
yeah.
a few things right here. Knight charging into battle on a war horse, a wizard casting spells from the back of a griffin or cleric soaring through the sky on a Pegasus all enjoy the benefits of speed and mobility that a mount can provide. Willing creature is at least one size larger than you in the appropriate anatomy that can serve as a mount. Using the following rules. Mounting, dismounting, you're already mounted. Controlling a mount while you're mounted, you have two options. Either control the mount or allow it to act independently. Intelligent creatures such as dragons, yada yada yada, act independently. You control your mount only if it has been trained to accept a rider. Domesticated animals. Initiative controlled mounts change to match yours. It moves as you directed. It only has 3 actions. Dash, disengage, dodge. A controlled mount can move and act even on the turn that you mounted it. Independent mount retains its place in the initiative order bearing a rider, puts no restrictions on the actions the mount can take, and it moves and acts as it wishes. It might flee from combat, rush to attack, devour a badly injured foe, or otherwise attack against your wishes. Either case, the mount provokes an opportunity attack while you're on it. The attacker can target you or the mount. So.
Oh wait, which one were you pointing to?
I have to figure out how my.
So you can control it, and it'll move
you have mentioned
where you want, but it can only dash, disengage, or dodge. Or you can let it move independently, and it can attack and shit, but you don't have any control on where it goes, what it does, or who it attacks.
I can communicate telepathically.
Same thing here.
Okay.
But
figure out how this works.
It is your turn. These dudes are. Did I say how far out they were? About 50 feet from you.
Now, is dismounting just a move action for me then, or is it like a standard action?
Half your speed.
Hmm?
Half your speed to dismount.
So if I dismount, I can still take my actions.
Yeah, it'll just be 25 or 15 for your speed this turn. Or you can stay on your mount and still take your actions.
That's what I mean. If I ride my horse towards them and then dismount.
It eats half your speed.
To dismount. Okay.
To dismount.
What's my speed on the horse then?
Well, you're
60 feet. Okay.
But when the horse will move 30 feet, and you'll get off, and the.
If I get off right next to them, I don't need to go anywhere.
Well, you don't get to do the horse moves and then you move. Right? The horse's movement becomes your movement.
Yes.
They're one and the same.
So
if you want to dismount,
you can only move half.
You can only move half. So what's the horse's speed?
60?
You could move 30 feet and dismount and you're done.
Okay. Are they within 30 feet?
They're within 50 feet.
Within 50 feet. Okay.
60 on the 20.
You could move up to them with your 60 feet and attack from horseback. Or cast your spells. You can still do your shit.
Thankfully, for my mount, anything that I target myself with also targets my horse.
Okay.
So you could move 30 feet on your horse and get off, or you could get off and move 15 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My horse has the chance to knock them prone. So I might. There's 3 of them?
6 of them.
6 of them.
6. Oh, that's what. Oh.
It was the number.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do it. Cause,
what are you doing?
I'll probably regret this later.
You're moving 30 feet. You're hopping off your horse.
I might move 60 feet to close them. Shield of Faith myself and the horse.
Okay.
And can I dodge on my horse?
Sure. You and your horse can both take the dodge action. Okay.
I'm going to do that. And one of them, whoever I approach,
roll a d6.
He needs to make a DC 14 strength.
Roll a d6. And it's a DC what save?
14. I rolled 5.
You go up to Cyclops number 5.
Yep.
What is it making?
14 strength save.
It got 12.
All right. My horse can make an attack.
can't do that.
Can't do that.
No, because your horse can only take dodge, dash, disengage while you're mounted. At least that's what it's reading. It says with the initiative control of the mount, yours is when it moves as you direct it. It only has 3 action options: dash, disengage, dodge.
That makes a warhorse seem useless then.
Well, warhorse is more durable.
You can let the horse act independently and not control it, and then it could do that, but on its own free will.
So it might bite you.
Also, I don't know if you've ever ridden a horse that's going crazy, but
Okay.
you might want to jump off first.
Later,
before you do that.
Sure.
after tonight, it's your job to figure out how mounted combat works.
All right, because we've never done it. So
We've never done it before, so I'm just going rules as written. Maybe I'm missing shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't either. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because I can summon a warhorse,
Yeah.
and it says it acts in combat, but
Yeah. Well, it can dash, dodge, disengage. So you shield of faith yourself.
we'll go
You
with
two
that.
take the dodge action. It passes the turn. Charles or Tyler, who's going first?
How far away were they against?
What did I say? 50 feet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll defer to you if you want.
I'm gonna get off my horse or lizard and walk.
That's half your movement speed.
Can I like dash or charge?
Sure.
Which that doubles my half. Is that how that works?
I think
It'll
it gives you an additional movement.
Yes, it gives you an additional
So
movement.
it'd be like 40.
So what's your base speed?
40.
You drop off. You have 20 feet. You take your dash action. You can move 60 feet.
I'm gonna move up to the things.
All right.
And then that's my action too, right?
Yeah, you're done. Charles.
Oh, and then I'm raging.
Okay. Because that's a bonus action. Charles.
So is movement an action, or is that something that?
That's a movement.
Hmm.
You can move on your mount, which the mount speed is going to be like, I don't know, 40. I don't remember what a giant lizard's speed is. Or
Probably
you can
similar
get
to
off your
ours.
mount and move half speed.
I'll go ahead and I'll move up the 40 and then I'm done dismount.
Okay. Well,
Or is that a?
dismounting
I'd
eats
move-
half the speed.
Okay, I'll move the 20 and then dismount.
Okay. You and your lizard are now separated. Your turn is complete.
For what it's worth, if you're counting the charge, he's prone. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine.
It doesn't look like you'll be able to.
Okay, that's fine.
After Charles is... Which one did you go up against? 5?
But it really doesn't matter if I can't do anything. So
Dan, this fucking Cyclops walks up to you.
I hope he doesn't beat me too hard.
He's going to take 2 swings at you with his club. Swing 1 is a 25. Swing 2 is a...
You dodged, does that?
Disadvantage though.
Oh, that is right. So we'll call that the other part of... No, well, I'm just going to start over again. Swing 1. First swing, it's going to be 26. Disadvantage with that is a 26.
I was probably better off with the first rolls.
Hits you on its first swing. Second swing is going to be 11 at the max.
Alright, well I won't hit.
Nope, 10.
Gets worse. Okay, so how much damage am I going to eat? 'Cause
You're going to take 19 damage.
okay.
Nick, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to wander off towards the nearest thing that I can punch.
What you're walking? Are you staying on your mount's back, or you can move your mount up to it and punch it from your mount's back? Your mount's movement speed is 50, which would be close enough to get you on.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
All right. You
Do I
move
get-
up. Roll me a d6.
1.
You move up to Cyclops number 1. And you try and punch this fucker.
Which I don't think.
What's your time, Tyler?
Hmm?
Time.
Oh, sorry. A minute.
All right, Nate.
If I'm reading my stuff right, it's just 9 damage.
Do you have anything that gives you a D4?
Doesn't say. It just says it's 1 plus my strength modifier.
What's your strength modifier?
So it's the 8.
How's your strength modifier 8?
Well, it's here's yeah, unarmed strike. It's 9 damage. It's 6 damage. My
Was it 9 to hit?
yeah. Plus 9 to hit. 6 damage, but it doesn't. There's no roll, at least not yet.
Not for...
So you have a +5 strength modifier?
Your damage is 6. It's always going to be 6 for your punch damage.
Yeah.
There is some things you can take, different feats you can take that can change that. But right now, your punch is 6.
Okay.
And you get to make 2 punches per turn.
Yep. So I'll do 12.
What class are you?
You have to.
Barbarian.
So your first attack does 6. Roll your... Oh, wait. You need to roll your attack still. What was it? Roll your attack. Add 9.
20. 19.
Both of those hit. So they're going to take 12 damage. After Nate, Cyclops is 6 and 2. They have a movement speed of 30. So what are they going to do? They're just going to pick up a couple rocks that are next to them. I'm going to roll this D10 twice. Once against Jake. Once against Dan. Jake, does an 11 hit you?
No.
Dan, this has disadvantage because you're dodging. Does a 21 hit you?
Does not.
All right. You guys both dodged some fucking rocks. Next up is Jake.
Excellent. I'll roll up on one of the ones that just tried to throw a rock.
50 feet from you. You can hit that with your mount.
Yep. So,
All right.
2. I challenge 2. And I'll go up with a couple of nice war pick
Give
attacks.
him a little dip dap.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
I'm going to do a dipsy-do-dunkaroo on this guy.
Swag.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Can that be our episode?
Well, actually,
Nope.
Dipsy do dunkaroo.
yeah.
Pen that in.
Attack number 1. God dang it. Why does it keep rolling over there?
9.
Where you can't
All
see
right,
it.
so 18 to hit? Or is it to hit?
That's a hit.
Excellent.
Just their AC's low enough. It's 14, guys.
Oh.
Do it again.
Fucking just tell me if you hit
Attack
it or
number
not.
2.
Sorry, what was the AC?
Okay, that
14.
one. That one is 14.
If
So,
14
Meets
hits.
All right. I'm going to
Excuse me.
expend 2 first-level spell slots to make each of those a divine smite.
So are you striking? They're not close enough for you to hit both of them at once.
No, I'm focusing down on number 2.
On number 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
you
'em
got it.
Right in the A.
All right. Give me that
Hopefully.
damage.
Let me get my D8. All right, damage for attack number 1
Okay.
is 11 piercing plus
That's where I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
8. Oh god
I'm
dang
not used to being up this late.
Gotta get back in the
10.
groove.
10
Yeah, I
radiant
know.
damage.
Took a
How
nap
much altogether?
to get
What
ready.
was that
I
first roll?
considered
was
it,
11.
It
but
was 11.
Okay, so
11.
21 damage.
All right. Very nice. Roll your
I made a
second
mistake of
damage.
not doing so.
6 piercing plus 7. 13 radiant damage, so
19.
yeah.
19 damage. All right. You did good, Jake.
That's 2 spell slots expended.
Worth.
Yeah.
After that is Cyclops number 4. He's not close to anyone, so I'm rolling this dice, and that is a 6. Who's a 6? That's Nate. This fucker throws a rock at you. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
It misses you with a rock. Next up is Alex, and then after Alex is going to be Joe.
Alright. Are you at 1?
I'm at number 2.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at number 2.
Okay.
First one, a hunter's mark.
God
500. Mark that guy. Have you done damage to him?
Yeah.
Oh, I did quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Which one were you on?
I'm on 5 technically.
5.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, that's
roll.
1 to 14.
But
Yeah.
I just kind of wrote up hoping to extract some attacks.
So.
In theory, I'm durable, but so far it's not proving true.
21. That's 26 damage.
Nice.
Can I attack him again?
If you got 2 attacks, you can.
Half health.
Don't forget your healing hands
I know. I'll touch myself. It'll be great.
and your extra racial.
It's now. I heal myself
Yeah,
50
that's still
HP
good.
now.
Alright. Then
Well,
clear that
there's
14.
your,
Yeah,
racial.
roll 1.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
which is
Next up,
still
Joe.
not on my character sheet.
Joe, what are you doing?
I'm going to run up to the one that is most visibly damaged.
That would be the one that Jake and
Dose.
Alex are teaming up
Or
on.
deuce.
If I am by that one, am I within range to hit another one? Like, are they close enough?
No, they're kind of
They're all pretty spread. Okay.
arced out.
Yeah, I'll just run up to the one that they're on
Okay.
and make a bunch of attacks on it.
Whole bunch.
Yeah.
All right.
Do flurry of blows.
All right.
So I'm gonna use my dagger, the auto hit, and I'm gonna slash with my dagger, and then do a punch and a kick.
I think he's loaded up.
Hop on back.
That's a
Full.
hit.
All right.
I can take it a handful of that.
Where'd it go?
I have no idea.
I felt it hit.
Really? Oh, there it is.
Anybody? I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
Put one in your mouth.
Put 3 in your mouth.
There's always
You
space
need
in
a
your
drink
prison
check.
pocket.
You said it's
Yeah.
14.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anybody else need a drink?
Nah, I'm still good.
Alright.
Water?
Caffeine.
I can get you a glass of water if you don't want one.
No, you have like
It
Dr.
takes-
Pibb or something in there.
There's no
Fuck, that's for doctor. Yeah.
It's not even a thing.
I'm good then.
I can get you a warm coat.
Alright, so the dagger.
Sure, that's better than-
deals 9
Dr.
damage.
Pibb? Yeah, you're
It's much
tell
better
me
than
the
Dr.
ground
Pibb. He's not even a real doctor.
Pibb's alive.
That's not
Is decreased fake.
I much prefer Dr. K. We got some Dr. Dazzle from Aldi.
Dr.
I remember that.
Dazzle.
And it has to make. I'm going to spend a key point and stun it. It has to make a DC 15.
It clears it.
Okay. And then it also. One of the following things.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
How much damage?
Oh, it also has to make a dex saving throw.
Still 15?
Yep.
Fails.
Sweet. It is knocked prone.
Okay, it's prone. How much damage?
It took 16.
All right. It is still alive. It is prone.
One regrettably warm Coke.
Thank you, sir.
Next up is
It's
the
room temperature.
motherfucker that's on Nathan.
Damn, how low on the totem pole was I?
Second from the bottom.
Damn.
Check. You trying this awesome sword building looking
Sure.
guy?
All right, Nathan. This dude swings at you twice with
I'll
his
need to borrow
club.
the opener.
Second attack,
I don't know
25.
Travis. Thank you.
First attack,
Don't die, Alex.
shit, 15. You take.
Try to keep
19
the podcast
damage.
nice. We got a little thing of them upstairs. That we
All right. After this motherfucker who attacks Nathan is Chris, then April, and then the last Cyclops. So Chris, it's your turn. April, be prepared.
Do I get a turn eventually?
Did you? Your turn was very first.
That's right.
You
were
spent
first.
your
That's
turn
right.
moving your
I
mill.
wasn't sure if we already cycled around.
No, we haven't.
Damn.
Right.
There's so many people playing that.
I know. I was hopeful, but I walked away and I came back and it's my turn again. It wasn't. Damn.
What are we doing right now?
Waiting on
Killing
Chris.
some things.
I'm deciding.
Control
Hurry
water.
up.
I'm gonna cast Bane at level 4.
It's worked so well so
Okay.
far. Control water.
So all of them have to make a 15 charisma saving throw.
1. Got a 3. 2. Got a 1. 3. Got a 4. 5. Got a 2. 6. Got an 11.
Okay. So for the next minute,
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at the label.
all
the
6
text
of
is
them,
this way?
every time they make an attack or a
I'd like to
saving
read.
throw, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that from what they rolled.
All right, I can do that.
I do like it.
Is that your turn?
There's a handful of beers that have like a
That's what you mean.
recommended
That's a
temperature
concentration.
and a
Yeah.
pour.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, what?
That's a
So-
concentration spell.
If I feel motivated, I'll go upstairs and I grab my little,
All right.
little laser thing.
It
It'll tell
doesn't
me the
say
temperature of things.
concentration, it just says one action.
That's awesome.
Doesn't have the C next to it.
Just take it away.
I
Oh,
have
it does, yeah.
I have to.
Okay.
Okay.
Chris, anything else on your turn?
More than-
Mm.
April.
How close am I to
Alex.
them?
50 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and is there one of them that isn't attacking anyone?
They're all. Yes, there's one that hasn't gone yet.
Okay, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at it.
Okay.
Who does a
14's their AC.
Oh yeah, it hits. Oh, it just takes 7 damage.
Dan's turn. Dan's not here. Tyler, go.
I get to go. I moved up to one of them. I don't know which one yet. I'm gonna roll a d6. Number 1.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna stab him in all of the holes with my new sword.
You're waiting for your turn, and then Chuck skipped you because you were gone.
Are you sure?
You were gone.
Okay.
As soon as Tyler's
Yeah,
done,
I've
you're
been
going.
sick for like a week and a half.
Oh,
I'm just getting over it.
that's good though.
Hold on. What's my plus to hit?
I don't know.
There's a 4. Oh,
What?
I got a 2 and it hits.
Nice.
I'm at the suspect.
All right, what's your damage on this one?
3d6 plus 8.
So you're rolling to see if you get a 1.
10,
Right,
11,
right there.
19 damage
All right.
with my first hit.
Slightly.
And then I'm going to hit him again.
Put it in the cooler for a couple minutes.
Oh,
Your beer is
Sorry,
slightly
what did I
over
say
its
the damage
recommended
was?
Temperature.
19.
This is colder than I thought. See how cold it is.
What did I say my damage was?
19.
Add 3 to that. 22.
No, it tastes colder than that.
And I'm going to... take -5 to my attack so that I can add +10 to my damage. 'Cause I
Okay.
took a feat. See, that's an 18 plus 12 is a 30.
Yeah.
-5 still hits. 12, 17, 28, 38 damage.
Still up. Okay. Dan.
I was gonna dismount.
All right. Dan.
and allow
After
my
Dan is
horse
Charles.
to take free actions,
Okay.
and I was gonna do a spiritual weapon
Okay.
and probably attack the nearest one to me.
Roll a d6.
3.
Number 3 is closest to you. That's the one that April's scorching rate.
Okay. Spiritual weapon.
Oh, there was one. I'm sorry. No, there was one that was on you.
5.
5 was on you.
I prefer to attack somebody who's been attacked.
Okay. Then 3.
So spiritual weapon.
Okay.
2 regular attacks. Assuming 18's gonna hit.
14's its AC.
Okay, I'm gonna pick that one up so I don't lose it. I'll roll the rest of them. No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. No.
What's damage?
7. Radiant.
That's what April did. All right. Charles.
And my horse. If he can attack as well.
Oh yeah, your horse. It'll go on your turn. Let me see the horse stats.
I gotta look at it again. I'll have to make a little sheet for him or something.
Hang on a second.
You can call your horse Ed.
Horsey make horse face.
Guys. Ed's not a bad name. I know where you're going there. That's classic right there. A lot of people probably don't know Ed. A lot of people probably don't know Ed.
It's before April's time. I don't know. She might have saw Nick at night once.
Put some peanut butter in his
Seen it a
mouth.
couple times.
All right. The horse moves up to the same one that you did. It's going to move 20 feet straight towards the creature. It's going to make an attack with its hooves. So roll a d20 and add 6.
If he moves 20 feet, he has a chance to knock him prone.
Yes, that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So roll your d20. Add 6.
Does he need to make the save first?
No, he has to. When it moves straight towards a creature and then hits with it with a hooves attack.
Hits with it. Okay, gotcha.
So roll your d20, add 6.
20.
That's a hit. 2d6 plus 4 is its damage.
He's gonna do more damage than me, this son of a bitch. Yeah, he does 11. Bastard.
11 damage. And then it's going to have to make a 14 strength save.
Okay.
This thing got a 19.
Damn.
Not prone.
None of these things are dead, are they?
No. Joe, didn't you knock one prone?
Yep.
I'm dying. I might have to actually step out here.
You dying?
Yeah.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah, I haven't
Which
had a
one
good
did
night's
you
sleep
knock
in like
prone?
2 weeks.
Gotta fix that.
Well,
I don't know how you fix that other than going home and sleeping.
my dad keeps waking up in the middle of the night and letting the dog out to bark at everything that moves.
Oh, that's what the dogers do.
Yeah.
I had to turn him on to the knockout juice that I drank last night so I could sleep so I'd be fresher today.
There you
Oh
go.
God. Yeah.
All right. Who just went? Dan just went.
Yep,
Then
I
it's
took
Charles.
I took a nap.
Alright, so let's see. I was within 30 feet of him.
We're past our break time.
You want to pause?
No, let's.
It is.
I'm
It's
okay.
gonna be a long fight with 15 people in it.
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead? We'll do our break. Twitch people, if you're still watching, hang on a few minutes. YouTube people, we'll be back in a couple of days for our 4th episode of the stream.
Hopefully we don't get killed by cyclopses. Cyclopses.
A handful of people are going to be disappearing during this break, so when we come back, the party is going to be that much closer to a TPK.
Yay.
Woo!
All right, we'll be back. Goodbye.